hookup culture does not make you more masculine or alpha. It's quite the opposite. If you are pursuing women just to have sex with them, if you're sport fucking every woman that wants you, you are not being masculine, nor are you being alpha. Because what are you pursuing? Generally speaking, you're pursuing validation. You might pursue validation through the woman or through the man that see you successfully betting a lot of women. Or simply put, as human beings, we have basic instinct, and the basic instinct will tell you that you need to ejaculate it in as many women as you can, or a mix of both. Either way, there's no masculinity, there's no alphaness in those things. There is validity when it comes to being attractive to a woman, to many women, and that's amazing. And all men should aspire to be more attractive to as many women as they can, because it will give you more choice and it will be easier for you to find a woman that fits you. That being said, it does not mean that you should have sex with all of them. Yes, you should date. I'm totally opposed to men getting with one woman and sticking with that woman from 20 to the rest of their lives. Yes, it can happen, and more power to them. But generally speaking, most of us men need experience, need to find a woman that fit us. You need to be attracted to many types of women so you can find the right woman. Because if you are attracted to only a few women, you tend to settle. And when you settle, you don't necessarily settle for the woman that benefits you the most. And that's very important. But on the flip side, it does not mean that you should have sex with all of them. Yes, you should date, but you should date with intention to finding experience and finding a woman that appeals to you. Yes, of course, you will have sex with all of them, but the main pursuit is not sex only. It should be a byproduct of spending time and having experience with those women. I'm not pointing any fingers because I fall prey. A few years ago, I was living in Thailand and I told myself I want to have casual sex with women, a lot of women. And I did. Was it fun? Yes, it was fun. But also at the same time, I have to say it was fun, but it was not fulfilling. It was fun in a way that obviously sex is fun, but the not fulfilling part is why was I doing it? And I think I was doing it to get validation from women and also not to be vulnerable seeking a woman to have a relationship with. I told ChatGPT about my situation, and ChatGPT told me that you might be pursuing a woman just for casual sex and dismissing the woman that you have feelings for because you are just worried of getting hurt. You are seeking the lower dopamine, the cheap dopamine to having casual sex with women that are passable. They're not even the hottest because you are worried of finding a woman that is attractive because you feel a lack of self worth and therefore you seek the cheap dopamine from having sex with lower quality women. And that makes sense. So you have to question yourself, why are you doing that? And is it bringing something to your life aside from momentary, transient, short term pleasure? And regardless of your age, it does not matter. You have to know why you're doing something. And also, as David Data, the author of The Superior Man, said, a man should not be addicted to his ejaculation. And obviously, validation, but that's what I added on. But you have to understand that if you're addicted to ejaculating all the time, you already have a problem. It means you're not in control of yourself, and that's neither masculine nor alpha. It means you are controlled, you are a slave to your ejaculation. And being a slave as a man is not a masculine thing. A masculine man is leader of his domain, is leader of his own person. So that is why chasing women, watching porn, hookup culture, all of this is not masculinity. It's not even toxic masculinity. It's toxic femininity. And now I have to explain myself. Femininity is amazing. Masculinity is amazing. And talking in terms of energy, a woman can have masculine energy and feminine energy, as men can have both as well. But when it comes to femininity, femininity is the love for the present. It's the love of enjoyment, of sensual pleasure, of food, of the weather, of the beauty that surrounds us. That is the lover. For those of you who have read King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, an amazing book, I strongly recommend. The lover is the feminine energy. All men should cultivate this feminine energy to a certain extent. We should have both masculine and feminine energy. But the feminine energy can become toxic. And that toxic feminine energy is when we abuse those substances and when we abuse things like hookup culture and ejaculation. Femininity in the form of the lover should be moderate, because once you moderate, you can truly enjoy and not be overwhelmed by it, and definitely not be a slave to it. So beware and be aware, my friend. Hookup culture does not make you masculine, nor does it make you more alpha. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you very soon.